There you go with the.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of the Masters Beer Reviews and Company Wild Card Wednesday. Woo! Today is Wednesday, June 15th, so thank you for stopping by during your midweek to have a little beer, a wine, or a spirit. Let's have some fun. Only admittance fees of beverage, wine, beer, or spirit. And again, the only thing we ask in this channel is do not be a douche. Don't be a douche, you douche. And we're going to conduct the stream minimally different here this evening. So if you would like to be on panel and bring a beer, wine, or a spirit, or really any adult beverage, give a shout out to the email address, my email address below at gmail.com. I will be checking the email address periodically throughout the stream. So if you send me an email with your name on it or your YouTube username, well, I can give you a link if you would like to join. Too many problems if I post the StreamYard link right to the StreamYard comments. So we'll do it this way if you want to join. And who is joining today? Here's our illustrious panel for the evening so far. We have Alex, the beer master in New Jersey.
Bless you.
God bless you. We have James P. Madonna, also from the great state of New Jersey. Bumpy Road from New Hampshire, trying to be helpful over there with the Kleenex. Thank you, Bumpy. And the beer man from Oregon. And yours truly, Thomas Middle 75, Massachusetts Beer Reviews from Southeastern Massachusetts. So let's go around the horn and see what everybody is bringing this evening. I will take the little branding off because it's covering people's faces.
I like Alex's clown nose.
Thank you.
Here's the beer master to show what beverage he's bringing this evening.
I got mine over, what's it called? Mine over Matter double milk stout, chocolate milk stout. So double chocolate milk stout from my what's it called? Magnify from New Jersey. Never had this, I don't think. I've had clads with these beers, but I've never had an actual beer from this brewery. But I did have it from another brewery, from Briggs Brewery. As a matter of fact, I have one of those cans too. I knew, but it's actually I actually got a Briggs beer from. Yeah. So let's pour this up, and looks like strawberries and chocolate bars and all that. So, and it is 8. It is a 8% by volume. Let's pour this up instead of chatting away. Been wanting to try this for a while. Smell something good.
That's a good sign.
That's not an oh, that's an oh yeah.
Let's see here. I think it's strawberry and all that. Let's see here. Looks delicious, and I'll give the smell taste next time around. Looks really good. Cheers.
James P. Madonna with the
Cheers.
with the pretty lady. Are you ready to go? Good, sir. We'll come back if not. We'll come back. Stay tuned, James. All right, Bumpy Road. It is now your turn.
Hold on, I gotta go get a pretty lady on my screen.
Okay.
There he is.
Oh, we got the. Okay, good.
So this is from Moat Mountain Brewing Company. They're out of Mount Washington Valley, North Conway, and this one's called Ooh La La.
Nice.
It is a lemongrass and ginger wit ale at 5.6% ABV. And I didn't even see this when I bought it, and I just read it before we went live. This is a collab with our friends at Lemongrass Restaurant in Moulton Borough, New Hampshire. celebrating their 15th year. Enjoy the best of both worlds, a Belgian-style wit with an Asian twist. So I guess Lemongrass Restaurant must be some type of Asian cuisine restaurant. I guess that explains the ginger as well. So let's pour it. I definitely grabbed this one because
So that works good.
I like ginger beer with gin. So
Sam, cheers. Yeah, Eric Fraunfelter testing. All right, the comments on Facebook work, everybody. We figured that out. Yeah.
Awesome beans, legendary Eric.
All right. Yes.
So this was
man. Have a good beer when you're off work.
on May 20th, 2022. So it's about 3 weeks old, we'll say. And it's got a fairly tight white bubbled head. It is a nice yellow golden color. It's fairly clear as well. There's some carbonation and stuff streaming up through. So
Yeah.
One eye will.
all right. Cheers. I'll get the aromas and everything
Cheers,
else
okay.
later on.
All right. Let's go back to James.
Here,
I think he's ready to present his beverage.
Oh, this is a douche-free production.
It
is-
shall be from now on.
It is doucheless, and lemongrass is popular in the Southeast Asian, like Vietnamese, I guess Malaysia, whatever, Thailand. It's very good. Yes, very, very good. It's not has nothing to do with a lemon. It just has the aroma and flavor. Anyway, I got the Brooklyn Brewery Pulp Art Hazy Double IPA, 8%.
Hell yeah.
And give it the old Krakatoa.
Couldn't tell you the last time I had a Brooklyn Brewery beer. It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna bring another beer, but I didn't realize time was this late, and the one that was in the freezer, I said, let me grab that. So
I like their Bel Air sour. It's pretty good.
yeah, I mean they've been there for years, and I mean it's in my general region, but I've never had it until the spring of 2022.
I can get these guys in Oregon sometimes.
Oh, this is very citrusy, very refreshing citrusy aroma because there is pineapple in it. All right. There's
That
your,
looks delicious, actually,
It
James.
does look good.
yeah, it's like having a pineapple meringue pie
Marin?
or a pineapple right side up cake or upside down, whatever.
However you bake it.
Hey, he's already drinking. All right. We'll get back to that. He's ready to go. Cheers.
No, I just took a sip because the smell was so great. But all I gotta say is, wow.
Ooh. Go stay.
All
Stay.
right,
Go back to
dude.
that one.
Yeah.
Well, then
Whoa,
let's put a your man in Oregon. He's ready.
I'm ready.
Time is of the essence.
So this one is from. This is called the Skeleton Cake. It's a collaboration double IPA at 9.2%.
Ooh.
No, I wanted to check that. Yeah, Great Notion Brewing. It's one of their NEs, their New England style doubles, and Barrel House collaborated to make this fine drink. That's that. I was gonna put this on my Grateful Dead thing because it had skeletons, but yeah, so that's basically it. But just that. Great Notion is good for their sours, but they have some pretty nice fine New England ice styles as well.
You are another beer master there, beer man. That's for sure. Just like you. Appreciate you.
Wait a minute.
I got 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Stop right there. So we poured aggressively at a fingerhead. We have a nice lemon straw colored beer. Hazy, can't see through it, opaque, and it's dirty. White head, kind of silky, oily, a little rocky on the top, real quick sniff. It's got a guava papaya thing, something like that. Yeah, or papaya. Yeah, more of a locker thing. That's
Wood
interesting.
locker.
Citrusy and juice bomb for sure. Cheers. Cheers.
Hell
cheers.
yeah. Thank you, beer man. We're gonna let's see here. Yes. Tanner has come in from the East Coast Liquor Reviews. Out
Legendary
of Rhode
Tanner.
Island. Cheers, Tanner.
Jersey State. Yes.
I have a. Where the hell is it?
What the hell is it? East
I
Coast
have
Ale.
a Rhode Island beer. This is
Oh,
from
yeah.
Ale Company. This is their Blango berries.
Blango,
Oh,
Blango,
Uh,
Blango.
sour ale. Yeah, Blango berries. That's
So she's getting right into Blango.
That's
the
funny.
sour ale with blackberries, mango.
Oh my God, Eric, you're
And the Blango berries.
She
Okay,
must be
continue.
pouring for some reason.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh man.
Blango,
Compose
Blango.
it.
This is super fresh. Sour ale with blackberries, mangoes, and lactose. This was canned. It says you Blango. This is canned 6/13/2022. So this is 2 days old. All right. And
Hell
yeah, they do this big theme. It's always the ooh, and they do like these different combinations of fruits and stuff. I think they do some single ones as well. 6.9%. Good number.
You may have to tie a 2x4 to your ass with that girl on the camp.
Proclamation Ale Company's out of Warwick, Rhode Island. If you want to check them out a little bit more, you can go to proclamationalecompany.com. Says drink fresh, unfiltered, may contain sediment, contents under pressure. So let's crack this open. I got the glass that I normally drink my heavily fruited sours out of, so let's pour it up in that. Well, it looks good. Definitely looks good. It looks a little bit thicker than what I'm used to with their fruited sours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Hold it up to the light. It's definitely like a orange with like a little bit of brown, off-white head, 2-finger, kind of rocky head. Looks nice and sudsy. Lots of effervescence. I see it. I can't see it. I will say the viscosity of this definitely looks a lot better. I've had some of them, and they're a little thin for fruited sours. More on the Berliner Weiss style sour. But this kind of looks like it's going to be one of those heavily fruited ones. Looks pretty good. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 Ooh. Gotta drag this way.
You get some
Alright,
legendary.
Alex, and then it was James, and then yeah, that looks right. We'll reorder that in 2 seconds. I'm going to have I'm looking forward to this one. I haven't tried one of their IPA, 7% IPA. I think it is brewed exclusively with Citra hops. All right, 7%, 55 IBUs from that great place of Beer Man's drinking and his T-shirt design, the Great Notion. Great Notion,
Ooh.
right? There we go.
Nice, dude.
Hell yeah!
Cool.
What's the date on that? I think it says 4/15/2022. Take a bite out of ripe. All right. I figure it's about high. There you go. I figure it's about high time to drink this. And since I have not ever had an IPA from this brewery, I think that's a pretty good freshness date for what it is. All the way out here in England. All right. Let's see what this thing looks like.
Ooh, that looks tasty.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can.
There we go. Kind of looks lemony yellow on camera here, but it's definitely more or that hazy orangey color. I wonder if there's something on the, let's say yes, I have a green screen. No, that doesn't change the color at all. No. Okay, so yeah, it does look lemony yellow here, but it is more orangey with a 1 finger head in the Teku glass. Looks the part of a good New England IPA, and we'll take a look at this beer after a few other reviews. So cheers to that. And once again, everybody, if you would like to join the panel, you can see the email address scrolling across the bottom of the screen, but I'll be checking the email periodically. If you want to join, send me an email, and if I know who you are, we'll probably let you in. We'll see. Cheers. All right, let's go right back to Alex, the beer master. For his beer.
So I just forgot to read this. This is it is a chocolate covered strawberry. Forgot to read that. I forgot to read that top one. So yeah. Let's see what this smells like. The head went down pretty quickly. Jesus. Smells like a chocolate strawberry. Chocolate over, strawberry. Man, this is gonna be delicious. I hope. I'm really gonna look forward to trying the New England IPAs from this brewery. I cannot wait. Cheers, everybody. Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice, dude. Just black too. Cheers.
Sludge.
That's really delicious. Mouthfeel is a little bit not too watery. Kind of like a medium mouthfeel. I do taste a little bit of strawberry. Strawberry, chocolate. Now, I wish they would actually make the strawberry a little bit stronger, and then a little bit stronger with the chocolate too. The chocolate's much stronger, but I'm just saying. And it also has a great sweetness to it too. Now, I don't know if there's any. Unfortunately, I don't see any dates on this at all, which is not good. But if it's I guess if it's an 8%, it should be okay. I'm pretty sure. I have a feeling it's probably earlier this year. I would think for Valentine's Day. I don't know. I'm guessing because that kind of looks like Valentine's stuff. So I'm thinking, yeah. So it's not maybe 3 or 4 months old then. Not too bad then. Yeah. Like I said, taste that strawberry, taste that chocolate. The mouthfeel does pretty well. It's dry as I'm talking. There's a little bit of sweet. There's a little bit of sweetness at the end as well. So yeah, I mean, if you like these kind of beers or this beer, try to get it if you can. If you can't get it this year, you'll get it next year. Either way, try modified brewing, please.
Nice.
I'm very happy the legendary Brandon's tried some of these beers, or at least one of them. So far, no alcohol, I don't think. I do taste a little bit of alcohol, just a little bit, but not too much. So, if
Hey,
you
Alex.
yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I might have missed it, but did you? I'm sorry if I did.
No,
My mind would have went somewhere
go
else.
ahead.
But how was the strawberry in that? Like, did you get a good blend of that? Good balance. The fruits over the chocolate.
Yeah, I taste chocolate and I taste the strawberry, but I'd rather have a little bit more of chocolate. There's a lot of chocolate, but I wish there was a little bit more strawberry and then chocolate as well.
Right. Yeah.
Together, because they are good though. But it also has a little bit of bitterness towards the end too, but more sweetness though.
Awesome. Cool.
Hey, that sounds good.
It does.
Wow.
So we're gonna see if it's gonna be 100 or not. Probably not, but it's a good one. So maybe it'll be a little higher. So we'll see.
We'll see if the
I know Alex the 100.
Yeah.
The 100. Yes.
100, that mighty 100 that he.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Appreciate you. There, Eric. Oh, you got a drink.
Gotta get that in.
Cheers. Thanks. Let me join, Eric.
You got it. Stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned.
Right.
Review it.
Brewery, Pulp Art, Hazy, double IPA, has pineapple in it. This might very well be the perfect summertime beer. It has, aside from being very aromatic in terms of the citrus aroma, or the fruity aroma, should I say, the acidic, the fruity aroma of the pineapple. You can also smell the hops and the malt. Everything is very pronounced. A very clean, crisp, refreshing flavor, but at the same time, a thick mouthfeel and very flavorful, strong hop bitterness as well as the malts, but not sweet. Much more emphasizing the hops. They don't give a lot of detail. I'm going to read what they say. They really don't give detail. Okay, actually they do. All right. Pulp Art Hazy Double IPA is a powerful spin on our crowd favorite Pulp Art Hazy IPA. I'm sorry, Pulp Art Hazy Double IPA. Okay, powerful spin on the standard one. Tropical notes and soft finish. It's a super saturated version of our modern masterpiece. Strikingly familiar, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's a hazy double IPA for the people. Wow, the people who can handle a double IPA, not the namby-pambies out there. That, Anyway,
James, you're a trip. Keep it up, brother.
cool beans, man. Cool beans. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Style, hazy double IPA, ABV, 8% alcohol, availability year round. Well, that's nice to hear. Format, 12-ounce cans, 19.2-ounce cans, and draft. Hops, vivid notes of fresh pineapple and passion fruit from Citra, Sultana, and Sabro hops. Okay. Very impressive. I am very impressed by this beer because it has the quality of what you expected, a double IPA, with the summertime thirst quenching, refreshing flavor. Turtles. What, the 60s rock group or the reptile?
The reptile.
The reptile.
Reptilian.
They should make bathroom tiles with images of reptiles, so they will be
Reptile. Oh boy.
reptiles. You know what I mean?
Turtles
Anyway.
on a wall. I like that idea.
Where's that, Eric? Where's the gentleman that was kind of, his eyes were closed, like the young Rip Van Winkle?
It'd be
No,
me
not
when
Ric
I'm
Flair.
drunk.
But anyway,
Yeah, Rick Winkle.
no, the other one. But this is really,
We'll protect the innocent.
this is
We're protecting
really
the innocent here on this show only.
a number one. I'm telling you,
Anyways,
this is great. This is great, and I don't make a big fuss. Corn syrup, corn syrup, corn syrup. You hear me? Hams. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I love this. So to the next.
that was it. All right.
Yeah.
Email if you want to join anybody.
It's like a new nightclub where everybody's waiting online to get approved. Oh, you can come in. No, you're not our kind of people.
I'm trying to keep riffraff.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Good sir.
Okay.
Or did I did I miss anybody? No.
you skipped me, but that's fine.
No, you correct me. You correct me, good sir. Keep us
all
on
good.
track. We'll be back to Beer Man soon.
Some aromas on this. It definitely has the lemongrass. It definitely has ginger. You get a little bit of this like dirty to earthy wheat type note. I'd say just a touch of a coriander. It kind of smells a lot like if you've gone to like a hibachi style place and you get like the full meal thing going, and they give you
I've
like
been there, legendary
salad,
bumpy hibachi.
and they usually bring out like it's like a ginger
Mhm.
salad dressing. That's it. Kind of smells a lot like the ginger salad dressing. So, cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, Mister.
Cheers.
You watch acrobatics, and they make you sit with strangers. Yeah.
So let me,
Light body. It's got a good medium carbonation. It is drying to the palate. There's that kind of wheat note in there. The dirtier, earthier wheat note. Maybe a bit of the yeast is also helping with some of these kind of earthier tones. Getting the lemongrass right after that. Maybe a touch of that coriander once again, kind of mixing in with lemongrass because you can get some lemon notes from coriander. But there's a bit of a spiciness to it as well, which also leads into the ginger. The ginger starts off kind of like, it might be like a dressing, like a ginger dressing. And then after drinking it down, it really is like a ginger snap cookie type ginger. That's kind of what I'm left with. There is a kind of mild bitterness on the finish as well. It is a little bit on the earthier side, I would say, but it mixes with just a touch of that lemon, and the ginger just keeps on lingering on as well. So, and my tongue is getting all cat-like. This is that drying.
Scratchy.
I'll have a score when it comes back around. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's a different wit beer for sure, with some of the standard wit beer still being present. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, legendary bumpy.
Oh,
we're going to beer man now. All right.
Legendary beer man.
I wasn't farting, I promise. I was.
That's okay, legendary beer man. Appreciate you.
I just
Oh,
realized
okay.
I'm wearing Great Notion shirt with a Great Notion can. Cool. All right.
Great note.
So getting into the nose on this, it's a very pithy, soft kind of feel on the nose. It's got that pithy underbite, the under skin of the skin and shit like that. But on the kind of like a tangerine grapefruit pith, you get a little lemon in there. There's a little herbaceous thing going. Hold on, there's something else it had that footy kind of foot locker kind of thing. What was the fruit I said? What's the
Foot
fruit?
locker. All right.
Not guava, papaya. It has a kind of a papaya thing. It definitely has a tropical citrus kind of fruity. It's definitely a fruit bomb for sure. Yeah, let's drink this. Cheers.
Shall we?
man.
Cheers.
Beer man.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers,
Soft and fizzy mouthfeel, pithy like. It's got a tangerine, orangish like thing, grapefruit, little lemon pith. It's all pithy though. It's all soft. Body is a medium body. It has a sweetness that is nice without that bitter kind of kick in the back. It's very, very good. It's well made for a New England, double New England at that. You don't get any alcohol. There's no kind of burn, nothing like that. It's very smooth. It tastes like what's those little circular hard candies?
Circular hard.
Sweet tarts.
No, they're like clear candies that taste like fruit, and they're like a circle. They look like a Cheerio.
Gummies.
And you break them apart and eat them one by one. Fuck, what's the name? Oh, sorry. What's the name of that candy? It's on the top of my mouth here.
What did you say? What did you
I
say?
said gummy.
No,
You
it's
said
those
hard
little.
candies.
It's like Cheerios, but they're like in a pack like that, a roll pack.
Peach rings?
No.
I was talking about.
Apple
Oh,
Jacks.
So anyway,
I can't help you.
hard candies that look like circles and have a hole through them, and it's
Oh, I know
real
you're talking about lifesavers.
lifesavers are
Oh,
damn
that was
serious.
it. Damn.
Yeah.
And so it's like you're eating the whole package of lifesavers.
I haven't had
All these
lifesavers
flavors.
in years.
I don't know if you get like cherry and all that, but I mean, it's like you're eating this fruit bomb of those lifesavers. So it's really candy-like. It's candied. I like that candied feel. Whoa, my coaster went with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought your glass had a shoe.
Maybe it did.
Just walks away and down my throat. This is very candy-like, though. Very nice. It does have a slight bitterness, but it's not. It's not at all like what you would think. It's super sweet, super flavorful. Very good New England. Very drinkable. Alcohol's hidden. It's lovely. It's a really good beer. So, cheers, guys. Right on. Have a good night, day wherever you're from in this beautiful world.
Hey.
Cheers, big man.
But not after one more sip.
Cheers.
All right.
Much Dairy Tanner.
Off the rip, I will say that they're definitely stepping up their fruited sours. It smells like it has a little bit more lactose in it. It's more of that sweet milk sugar aroma. A good combination of mangoes and blackberries. I think the mango is a little bit more prominent. The raspberry adds a little bit of it's not super sour, but the raspberry definitely adds a decent amount of that acidity to it. But yeah, it smells like I had a J. Wakefield beer the other day, and it's not the super heavily fruited sours, but it kind of has the same aroma, whereas like the amount of lactose that they put in the beer, you can kind of get that. Like if you smelt like like one of the Dreckers, like the brains, you can smell that lactose. The lactose is super prominent, and it kind of takes over the aromas of the fruits that they add into the beer. But it smells really good, and it looks really good as well. It definitely looks like I said, they're definitely stepping up their game. The last fruited sour that I had by these guys, it didn't have this consistency of this viscosity look to it that this one does. So I'm gonna dive into this. Cheers, guys.
Let's do
Much
it.
Dairy Tanner. The only
Cheers.
difference is with the Drecker, you would have caking lacing on
Yeah,
your glass.
they use a lot more lactose. That's how they get that cakiness and those bubbly head, where it creates like that brain on top, is the excessive amount of the lactose. I will say this is super
exactly
creamy.
right.
The lactose is definitely more prominent in this one than the other whatever berries that they do. Because this is a different style, and they just keep doing different styles of fruits, blending them together. Sometimes they have like single ones where they just use a single fruit. But yeah, it definitely has that creamy viscosity. It's got that lactose feel. As far as sour, it's definitely tart. It's not necessarily sour. It's not lip puckering sour. I think the mango is more upfront in the flavor as well. You can get like a juicy, ripe mango, and then the blackberry is kind of on the back end. The blackberry kind of adds to that acidity. It makes it a little bit tart.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, let's drink beer.
It's good. I like it. Carbonation's decent as well. It's got about medium carbonation. 6.9, 69% ABV is definitely not noticeable on the palate or the aroma. I do like it. I have been saying Proclamation needs to start coming out with these more heavily fruited, higher lactose beers. And I don't think they're listening to me, but I think they're listening to the community, where that's kind of very popular nowadays. And they're doing a good job. I'm going to have a good score for this. Very simple as far as description, but definitely a very tasty beer. Cheers, guys.
Right on.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's remind everybody, I am off mute. Good. Let's remind everybody to not only for the sake of the Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube here, but for East Coast Liquor Reviews, for Beer Man, for Alex the Beer Master, James Madonna. He's at Progressive Discussions, and am I missing Bumpy Road? Probably so. And Bumpy Road. Hit the subscribe button to all their channels and that notification bell, so you know when these illustrious fellows are doing their live streams with the beer community. So
Hey, Eric, I'm curious. I've noticed that when you have it on the Facebook, it shows that there's a heart. Like I have.
Yeah, our buddy Squirrel gave me a heart as a like on Facebook. Oh,
Nice.
rolled
Okay.
around and saw the link, so I say, cheers on Facebook to you, Squirrel, aka Tony. Cheers, Tony.
Nice. Cheers.
Nice. So I'm gonna review. I've been sipping the rest of this can. The Great Notion Ripe.
Ooh, yeah.
Finally,
Heck yeah.
right. That is a cool looking dude right there.
Yeah.
And it is a 7%. Yeah, 7% ABV. Great Notion Brewing and Barrel House, Portland, Oregon. And yes, this is the 15th of April, 2022. Will that show you? No, we saw it earlier though.
Oh, it's not a
There
club.
you kind of go. Whatever. It had a one finger head. It's a little bit more than a rim around the glass at this point. And again, it does look more orangey colored than this bright yellow you're kind of seeing here. Nice white foam at the top. You cannot see through it at all, but I can see on the side of the glass the effervescence going up and down. There you go. You can kind of see it there. Let's get a nose on this. So before we do that, Untapped says it's brewed exclusively with Citra hops. Ripe brings a bit of juicy haze to Portland. This award-winning IPA is loaded with tropical notes of mango and papaya. If I didn't mention already, 55 IBUs. Let's get a nose.
Get a nose.
Definitely the mango and papaya is in there. Definitely getting a pineapple. I want to say coconut. Maybe I don't think that's right, but something's reminding me of that. There is a lactose kind of a feel, even though I don't believe they use any lactose in there. I'm getting a milk sugary sort of complexion to it.
Hey, Eric,
white
does
ready
it
malt.
say? I'm sorry, Eric. Does it
No,
say?
they don't say it. They don't make any notes about them using lactose. So I'm going to assume that they don't.
I'm talking about coconut.
Oh no, they don't make any. It's just a single hop variety. That's all they're using.
Okay.
You get all the illusions with these hop varieties of different things.
True that.
But yeah, citrus, tropical, juicy notes, smoothie, milk, maybe more like a milkshake, like that sort of a lactose, sugar, or sweetness to it. Not really sugary, but there is some sweetness to it. White bready malt underneath. I am getting a little bit of a dank resin underneath, not a whole bunch. It doesn't smell super ABV rich, but a little bit of that hop oiliness is making me think that it's definitely around a 7%, which is exactly what it is. But let's try it. Let's see how that goes for the first time ever on the Great Notion IPAs. Nice. Cheers.
Cheers, Eric.
Some cheers,
All right.
dude.
Courtesy
Cheers.
of Yankee Spirits, Norwood, Massachusetts.
There you go. They have
Please
some
be delicious. Please
Yankee
be like a
Spirit.
milkshake.
Yankee Spirits have been stepping up their game. They have some good stuff.
I'm with you on that.
I'll have to check out Yankee Spirits when I'm up there sometime in the future
Good
again.
story. Either this could be the carbonation. I never really get that thing called I never really noticed this thing called a hop burn, but I understand what people are talking about when they say that. This might be might be getting a really good prickly carbonation now that it's super crisp. I can tell you that. Super, super crisp, super mango, super papaya, super, not grapefruit, super pineapple. It tastes like a fruit blender smoothie drink. It's not like one of the heavily fruited sours when you're thinking when I'm saying fruit smoothie. No. It has the flavors of tropical mixed drinks, and it has a milky, kind of a silky texture, if that makes any sense together. As it dries, you get more of like this milky texture, but it's a nice velvety, smooth texture to it overall. There's definitely some hop oils and some bitterness in the background. As it dries, you're getting all of this hop resinous oil. Maybe, yeah, definitely. That's definitely what it is. And it's a pretty quick finishing beer. It leaves you a little dry in the mouth. Definitely there's some upfront sweetness to this one. There's definitely some of that lactose style to my palate. It reminds me of lactose. It reminds me of a milkshake IPA. If you told me this was a milkshake IPA while I was drinking it, I probably would just believe you on that. So it has that kind of level of sweetness. I kind of wish it was the only complaint here. I forget how much money this thing was. I don't think it was that bad for a single can. The only complaint that I have at the moment, well, it's crisp, clean, ultra refreshing for the most part. Medium-ish body. The only complaint I have for the beer right now is there could be some more dry quality to the beer. It's a little sweet, borderline sugary, but not quite there yet. But it could be a little drier. Otherwise, this is a pretty nice beer. I can't really complain other than it's a little sweet for my palate, but it's going down pretty good. So so far so good on Great Notion Right.
So Eric, would you get it again?
I would get it again. Yeah.
Oh,
I want
yeah.
to try more. I would probably, if they had other things, if they had other IPAs and double IPAs, I would get that over, try and buy this one again.
True that.
In general, in the grand scheme of beer drinking experiences, I would buy that again. Yeah. Cool. All right. I don't think we missed anything in the chat, so we can just go right back around the horn and get the final tasting notes and number ratings. And then you want to shout out your social media, what's going on your YouTube channels, go right ahead and do that at the end of your final review. So let's go back around to Alex, the Beer Master.
Well, I'm going to have to say,
Damn.
this is delicious. If you can get, well, I already know that the legendary Eric can get it because the legendary Brandon has got not this beer per se, but he's gotten a beer kind of like look like a the Oaks guy from Oatmeal. So if you can get that beer, that'd be good too, because I never had that yet. But it's from this same company. So if you can get this beer here, please do and let me know what you think of it. I'm gonna give the beer a 96. Good beer, very good beer. This would not be a good beer for the summer, but it's a good beer for the summer if you're in your house in air conditioning. So, but beyond that, yeah, this is a good beer.
All right.
I'm looking forward to another stout, which will be in the next hour with the legendary Tanner.
Hell yeah.
Now, beyond that, that's a 96. Please try to get that beer. Or if you can't get it, you'll get it next year.
Yeah.
Food Friday, we're going to be having some, what's it called again? Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Ooh.
Bring any beer, and stuff like that. And then tomorrow night, I'll probably do Alex and Friends between 11 o'clock and 11:30, whatever, because, legendary Andrew is obviously doing his thing around 8. So that will be good, or whatever he does on Thursdays. So, yeah, between 11 o'clock and 11:30. I'll probably do it at 11, but who knows? Maybe I'll do it at 10 o'clock, 10:30. But right now, we'll do it around 11 or 11:30.
It's 8:30 here.
Yeah, so Beer Man, you could probably join around. I'll probably do the 11 o'clock. I'll probably, and then, because if you look it up, Alex, well, you don't have to look it up. Just go on my YouTube channel. That's the last two videos is my Food Friday and the Alex and Friends. So that's not that hard to find. Just enjoy that video because it's a good video. That lasts till like 3 o'clock in the morning. It'll probably happen again tomorrow. I don't know because it's just so much fun. Hoping legendary Eric can join. I guess, but it all depends because obviously, So around between 11 o'clock, 11:30. I'll probably, like I said, start at 11, but we'll see. Either way, it'll be one of those 2 times.
Hell yeah.
You'll know when I put it out. And so enjoy the Alex and Friends because I used to do that in the beginning. If you guys all remember, legendary Eric, all you guys were with me in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, legendary Tanner wasn't around in the beginning, but either way,
he's here now.
And all my other peeps.
I'm here now, Alex.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, brother. Yes, you are. So I'm going to shut up now. It's a good beer. Just enjoy the Just enjoy tomorrow night. Enjoy Friday night. Just enjoy it. Around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when it comes to Food Friday. Though.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you.
All
Same
right.
with Alex and friends. It's 11 o'clock, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Wow. You're a kid.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers. All right.
All right, Brooklyn Brewery, Pulp Art, Hazy Double IPA, clean, refreshing flavor with a hint of tropical fruit, with which is the pineapple. There's nothing negative about this. I think it's a great drink, a beer for warm weather for those that do not want anything light, that want something with the hops and the general flavor just to stand out and be prominent with that heavier mouthfeel and the quality of a good craft IPA. So as far as hazy double IPAs go, I'm very impressed. I'm going to give it a 99% out of 100.
All right.
Yeah. So
Sure.
yeah. Now, all the New Jersey beers I've tried, terrible. I don't like any of them. None of them.
They're not good. He says they're not good, Alex.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess you have to owe me then. But you try this.
I gotta be honest about it.
I know. I'm just playing. I'm playing with you, James. You know that. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, drink a beer.
Very, very weak flavored. Like they're trying to cut corners over there. But so far, I'm very happy with the Brooklyn Brewery. I thought it was going to be garbage because it's called Brooklyn Brewery. I could picture degenerates working there, doing all kinds of vile things with their product line. But at least I hope not. Knock on wood. But anyway, yeah, I'm very impressed. So anyway, cheers to everyone. And my show, Progressive Discussions, is on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. 3 to 4 p.m. is serious topics. After 4 is open topic show. Totally open topic show. People can discuss anything they want, say anything they want, and Eric's been there, and that's it. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers, James.
Cheers, James.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers,
Oh,
man.
Fandango Friday. Fandango Friday. This Friday will be the theme is liqueurs and hard liquor. It's Ronald's show.
Nice. Cheers. Thank you, James.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Start with the beer. The Ooh La La from Mountain Brewing. Lemongrass Ginger Wit Ale. 5.6% ABV. Kind of high for a wit beer.
Ooh, we have.
But yeah, fantastic aromas. Like I said, it reminds me of that ginger salad dressing. It's nice.
It just has
Not saying that you want to go and just start drinking salad dressing, but
Right. You keep it up, brother.
but somehow they pulled it off. It is a totally different wit beer. I mean, it does have like kind of the base of like what a wit beer would be. A little bit less than the coriander.
Bumpy.
But that allows for the other flavor notes to kind of come through. It's pretty nice. 5.6%. I mean, it drinks more like a 4%er. Wit beers, I wouldn't say are my favorite style. It's always got that kind of dirty, like I call it dirty wheat type flavor. It usually has to do with the yeast and stuff too, I believe. Because sometimes they give off kind of a burnt rubber type note and stuff. But yeah, this one's it's a nice drinker. So I'm going to give it an 86 out of 100, which puts it into the very good category. It would be a 43 out of 50 or a 4.3 out of 5 if you're looking at like the Untapped type out of 5. So when you put it in that perspective, I mean, 86 sounds like it's low, but realistically, most of the beers out there that people think are great fall within that 4 to 4.5 range anyways. Very seldom do you see them over a 90. So this one's definitely getting up there in the score, I think, for this style. And yeah, 50-point inspection videos. I put those out on Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are my beer reviews. Live show I do on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time on my channel, Brewery. And it's called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before, join up on panel. And yeah, it's a three-part show, kind of beer review, free for all, free discussion basically, and then also just question and answer time.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Other than that, I'll shout out Miscellaneous. He's not up here right now, but he has a show coming on tomorrow. Carbonation.
Carbonation.
Yeah, so tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, he'll be doing his session, which is he's going to have 3 to 4 beers that he's going to drink in session. He'll do a review on each one of them. Show pretty much goes on for an hour, so from 8 to 9 o'clock Eastern. So now watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Bumpy.
Cheers. How long are you going to stand there with your thumbs up? Cheers, Bumpy. Thank you for
Full of magic, man.
Thanks for coming,
right.
Bumpy. Whoa. Subscribe.
So,
Whoa.
Andrew
right.
Beer Man. Here he is.
well, I didn't mention, they just say this on Untapped that Citra, Cryo, Nectaron, Galaxy, and Brew One hops were in this.
Oh,
So
good.
just say, yeah, I like the Brew One. Heard some interesting things about that hop. I wouldn't mind brewing with that myself.
Yeah, cheers, Bert.
So cheers, Bart. Cheers, Bart.
Yeah.
So just a recap on everything: smooth, creamy, tingy mouthfeel, low carbonation, full medium body, candied fruitiness. Peach comes through, and with a little pineapple as well in there. Alcohol starts to hit you later, and also you get like a burn-like thing from the hops, a spice burn, hoppy burn thing. Definitely dank and lactose, milky. It did have kind of that milkiness, as Eric was saying. A slight waffle flavor comes out of it, that sweet vanilla, cakey breadiness. It was really nice. I really like this. This is a really good one, and it scored good on Untapped as well. A 95 out of 100 for this for sure. I'll keep it on the mid-range just because there's so many others, from them and others that have similar qualities. So 95, I think, is a good score, a great score, fantastic score. You should be very happy of that. Great notion. So one thing I want to shout out first before I shout my stuff out is because I love everyone, come on. That Metal Guy 1983, check him out. I've been mentioning these guys all week. Dickie's Beer Reviews, just trying to push them out, push them. Check these guys out. That Metal Guy 1983. And check out that Metal Guy. It's hard to say. That Metal Guy 1983 has some great content. His reviews are great. His content's awesome. He's really fun to watch. Does some beard stuff too, like beard oils and shit like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, check those guys out. So it'll be an open table for Beer and Cheese Tuesday on Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern your time, 5 mine. Just bring whatever you'd like, and let's do it. So you can even whatever. I'm not going to get into it, but Wednesday will be is 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock Eastern. Will be a Mr. T theme or an A-team theme. So bring Mr. that on.
T.
Mr. T's who I showed. So hopefully you can bring something based on Mr. T. Heck yeah, dude.
T.A. Baracus. Yeah, baby. Thank you.
Be rocket.
I hope you're there. I pity the fool.
I'm gonna try. I don't think there's a Mr. T beer, but I'll try.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Well, no, even if it's
Oh,
not,
ooh.
Mr. T, just something that reminds you of it or something. I'll
true that,
accept
brother.
it.
True that.
Look out for a video tomorrow coming out 3:00 p.m. 6 your time Eastern. Just a regular review, and that's really all I have. So cheers, you guys.
Hells yes.
Cheers, Eric. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Eric, you have to drink since you said that and I didn't say it.
A little rule I follow. Is that right? Yes, it is. All right, East Coast liquor reviews. 10.
To add to your thing over there, Beer Man, Mr. T actually did a commercial with World of Warcraft. He had
Yes.
he was a warrior. He kept calling himself a night elf mohawk. So if you think of anything like warrior theme, like warrior,
There you go.
thing to kind of go off of. Just
I'm down with it.
else to think about, when you're in the liquor store, when you're in the beer store. But yeah, so for the Blango berries, I will say Proclamation. They're doing a good job. They're stepping up their game. The ones that I had before, their fruited sours, they were kind of lacking in the lactose department. But this one, it seems like they had the lactose, like they got the lactose, the mouthfeel, and all that for the heavily fruited sour. But it seems like they added a lot of lactose, and then they're kind of still sticking to the same amount of fruits. I think the mango and the blackberry were a little bit subdued. They were a little bit more calm than some of these other heavily fruited sours. The combination of the mango and blackberry, surprisingly, was actually really good. I did enjoy this beer. But like I said, they weren't really as prominent as some of the other beers that I've had that were heavily fruited. So for that being said, I'm going to give this beer 92 out of 100.
Hell yeah.
I do like it over some of the other fruited sours that they've done in the past. But like I said, the other ones that they've done in the past, the fruits were more prominent, but the lactose was kind of lacking, which kind of the body of the beer was a little light, kind of gave it more of that Berliner Weiss style beer. But if they're going for that like Drecker style or like 450 North or like Great Notion and stuff like that, I definitely think that they just need to put more fruits into it and then keep this amount of lactose, because this amount of lactose was good. It wasn't overly viscousy. It wasn't overly thick. It wasn't super sweet, but I definitely think that maybe they could have put a little bit more fruits into it to make those fruits pop along with that creamy mouthfeel. Like I said, 92 out of 100. Still a really good beer. I'm probably going to go and buy some more of this. I do enjoy it. But like I said, the mango and the blackberry, they just could be a little bit stronger. They could be a little bit more prominent on the palate. And I guess you could say that maybe I'm just kind of basing them off of other ones that I've had in the past. But I think that's kind of what they're shooting towards. I think they're kind of shooting towards like 450 North and Drecker. They're very popular nowadays. And I think that's kind of what they're going for. So they're working on these blends, and they're getting there. I will say they're definitely working their way up to kind of taste like those beers. $5.50 for the single can. Proclamation does do singles, which is weird. I know. I've told people this, and they're like, "That's the only." I've never heard of a brewery where you buy single cans, but so it's like $5.50 for a single can. So that would be like what, 22 for a 4-pack. But there's no upcharge on single cans, I guess. So if you look at it in that mindset, they do have some reasonably priced craft beer, and they're doing a great job with what they're doing. But yeah, other than that, sorry for rambling. I would say that they're doing a really good job. I can only see in like a year, 2 years from now what they're actually going to have. And it's so cool to have this brewery like 10 minutes down the street from me that I can go there and, get these super fresh beers. Like I said, this was 2 days old.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, legendary Tanner, you're right to ramble because you get excited about beer just like me.
For sure, brother. For sure, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Shout outs for me. 9 p.m. We're going to be doing a brewery review. We're going to be talking about New Holland Brewing Co. If you like New Holland, I've heard of them before. This is what they're famous for. I just
Oh,
got
yeah.
I just got their standard. I got the Dragon's Milk. It's been a while since I've had it. I do believe I've had this beer before, but I haven't seen like the Reserve and all those other variants. I did go and help my mom clean up her yard today, so I wasn't really like beer searching. But I just thought, Dragon's Milk standard flagship beer goes well with the show. So if you guys like to hop on, grab a New Holland beer, and come on the show, review the beer that you got from New Holland, and then we'll talk about the brewery. Each of the panel members will throw up a rating for the brewery. We'll average it out, and that'll be a rating for the show. Other than that, I do my Saturday Rate That Beer. Check that out. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Live beer community beer reviews. It could be a revisit if you want. And shout outs for other people. I'll shout out Mr. Josh Last Beer. Does his beer bowl discussions on Sundays, 8 p.m. Starts up the panel with a like a little beer review. He's got his beer bowl. He does a beer review. Then he opens it up and he talks about different beer topics, beer news. And then sometimes it's a little bit more than just beer news, beer topics, other topics as well. But great dude. He's definitely deserves more subscribers, and he deserves more people watching his show because he does a great job reviewing beers. And thanks for having me tonight, Eric. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers, dude.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right on. You're a legend if you believe you are.
There you go, Eric. There you go.
Heroes get remembered. Legends never do. Quick, what movie was that?
Let me say this, Eric. Not everybody gets to be a legend unless they come in front and they do well. And obviously, all my peeps have done well, and they treat me good, and everybody treats me good. So
Gotta treat you good. Yeah.
And everybody treats each other good. So hey, you're my friend. You get the legendary. Not right away, but after a while.
And that means you're not a douche. You're douche.
Love it.
There you go. Yes.
A plus B equals C. You're a legend minus you're not a douche equals you're definitely in the legendary category.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, I like
I
your
said that
spin.
wrong.
I
But you
like
get
it,
where I'm
brother.
going on that one. Bart Robinson, cheers. You were drinking that. I think we said hello a little bit earlier, but you were drinking that cold German Bitburger. That is a very well done.
Bitburger is good.
Pilsner right there. Hell yeah. Back at you. Back at you as well. We have 4,000 people watching, and I can now tell when people are commenting on Facebook if they're here.
That's 4,002, legendary.
I like this. This is good. Next week, you're all going to be here anyways, but I'll be able to pump this through the Massachusetts Beer Reviews group on Facebook. The only reason I didn't get it done tonight is I figured it out a little bit too late, and then it said, on Facebook, you have to post this no later than 10 minutes before you're going live. So I started doing this like within several minutes. So next week, this will show up on the Massachusetts Beer Reviews group. So it'll be on my personal Facebook group or Facebook page and StreamYard through YouTube. And again, we're gonna continuously do it this way, I think, for the foreseeable future. If you want to join the show while we're doing it live, just send me an email. I'm checking it, and I have been periodically throughout the evening here. So if you want a link, that's perfectly okay. And you don't have to cry and complain if you didn't get a link. It's okay.
Eric, I just have a quick question for you, right? So if you have people watching you on Facebook, does that add to your viewer count? Or is that only your viewer count on
Yes,
YouTube?
it adds to your overall viewer count.
Oh, okay, so it's not just the people who are on YouTube are
I
reviewing.
said Eric knows everything.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
It'll actually show me if I click on the little EYE icon next to where it says live, and then it gives you the countdown of how long you've been here live. It'll show you how many are watching Thomas Metal 75, 4 people, and how many are watching on YouTube, which are big fat 0 right now. But we got some watches on Facebook. It's cool because every time somebody scrolling through Facebook and they stumble upon this thing, there's another person watching.
Well, it's actually a tie, legendary.
Me, dude. I'm
Hey,
watching.
Eric, it's a tie. It's actually a tie, Eric, because there's 4 and 4. Facebook on 4, and then there's on the
Oh yes, there was at one point. Yeah,
I'm
I'm looking at it right now. There's still 4 and 4. Maybe I'm blind.
I got the show pulled up on YouTube because I'm commenting. So
Oh, there's
Thank you,
5
man.
now. There's
Thank you
5.
very much. All right, so
that would be me.
the The Ripe by Great Notion is a really nice, well done New England IPA. It reminds me of a milkshake IPA with the lactose, sweet, sugary kind of notes to it. Definitely papaya mango, definitely pineapple, definitely has a little bit of a milky texture at the end of the sip, and more of like a velvety texture overall. The carbonation, I don't know if it was that carbonation or the hop burn everybody talks about. You know what? It might be the hop burn everybody talks about. This one's got some of that in there. That could be diminished somewhat. And the sweet, what I'm calling lactose milkshakey flavors, I don't know. I think that maybe put more of the citra hops in here, less of the malt or something. It's a little on the, it's not cloyingly sweet, but it's definitely going in a direction where if you're looking for a much drier beverage for your evening, you might not appreciate that. But I'm appreciating it overall. I would buy it again if I saw some other New England style IPAs or IPAs and doubles from Great Notion. I would buy those to try them. But I'll give this a 90. Yeah, I'll give it a 90. How about that? So yeah, a little bit of the hop burn, I guess, and the sweetness can be diminished. Maybe I would like even a more hoppy forward just to round out some sweetness. But I'm glad I'm starting to see the New England style IPAs and just their IPAs in general. I'll have to look for more of those. And what you should look forward to is another episode of the Wild Card Wednesday on this channel, Thomas Metal 75 Eastern Time, 7:30. Bring a beer, wine, or a spirit, and let's have some fun. All I ask is don't be a douche, you douche.
And unless you're not around and I end up doing it, which I don't mind doing.
Yeah, we have
Don't be a douche.
in the show continuously going if you would like. So cheers, and I have to give my condolences to Internet Explorer. It has died today.
Who?
Oh,
We got rid of Internet Explorer. Does anybody even use Internet
I
Explorer?
don't use that ever. I hate that
Wait a minute,
browser.
you literally made me think it was a person. Like, wait a minute.
Internet Explorer.
It's kind of like a person. It's like
Yeah,
an
you gotta use
index
Microsoft Edge now.
search engine.
I use.
I will. Let's see. I will shout out Bourbon Bounty. I think he does shows, a lot of Wednesday night shows. If you like the bourbon and some whiskey reviews, go check that man out right there. Anything else for beer? Yeah. Let's just put it out there once again for everybody that is watching currently still. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You get all the insights into when we're live and what we're doing on our various channels throughout the beer reviewing community. So I think this was a good stream. Good, everybody. Thank you for joining that one. Until next time, keep tasting them great beers. Cheers. We're going to see you soon. And somebody would really, really like to say something. You ready? You ready, my man? The Beer
This
Master.
sounds Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This sucks Beer Master signing out. Cheers.